a lot of people are saying that they're just waiting to see us fall off because we're injured, which I don't know.
Season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Healthy and it work like undefeated.
And the Huskers will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm, but he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too.
Lots of room to run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Very.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes the grab, it's Keys.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He is getting cooked. I'm talking about
the Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Start falling up the sky.
And the Huskers are rolling down the field.
Yeah, that shit was weird, too.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hairston. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive?
I mean, it would feel better if she followed the tailgate.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him first and goal.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Hugh did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Caught behind the line. It's Nelson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
Let's go.
Complete.
And it's a PI, baby.
He's brought down, but there's a flag
Let's go.
on the field. Let's see what the call is. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and
Right,
they'll
he's
stand
holding
on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
Ooh.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Second down, he'll throw it. He wants to go deep.
Poor Dave.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Throws for the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Oh, there's an alley on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first.
And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter.
Tackle me like that?
We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
She doesn't
Lots
know
of time left, and we're
missing.
ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They want to run this quarterback.
What the?
Yep. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30?
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Lonzo Ball assist. Okay, it's on you, Paulo.
So the officials take a
One
closer look,
rebound
and
or
the
one
replay
assist?
booth will overturn the call.
Yeah.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this
Oh,
noise.
fouls right now.
They'll give it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Spartans. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers.
Wendell
The offense
Carter.
doing whatever they
Oh
want.
my, this nigga
Let's go to
don't
the
never
studio
brought
now and
out.
check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain
That's
West
what I'm
teams
saying. He never
colliding
brought
in a
out
game
like that, though.
could have some implications. Colorado State is
Yeah.
being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A
Get out of the
complete
way.
and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to
Down
BYU.
job.
We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Smith dropping to pass. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better
Come
yet,
down.
gets a turnover.
Oh, shit.
This
Yep.
game is entirely different.
Runs through a tackle. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tees. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route
Magic
against
take
zone
off
coverage,
here,
finding the
they're gonna
soft
be on the
spot,
second
making it
round.
easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the stick.
Breaks into the open. Gives it the big stiff arm. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Say, just keep him up.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
To the air on second down. Got some room in under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. place down in the red zone. This quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll...
Oh, yeah, this is just fucking getting smacked. Okay, my shit just froze up for some reason. Yeah. Okay, now my ESPN is being stupid. Okay. They could have just got knocked out. This is fucking crazy. I knew Norman Powell's gonna do his thing too.
Out to the 25.
No, you say I already know what it looked like.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3.
Son of... This game is going by so slow.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense.
Foul.
Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, it's like either or. Like, bro, get the ball in your hands and make a play or get a rebound.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
No, when I looked at this shit, it said
he's going to take a chance
on track to play
in
the season. And
gets
that's
it
all
out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Yeah.
No reason to be in a big rush.
Yeah, they remember earlier, I was like, look at his shit, and they said, oh, something.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier.
He said he's going to be playing Barnes.
And this
kind
one
of
will be stopped for no gain.
You said something about a minute or 50.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
That's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's going to be throwing for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think of it.
All right,
what a play by this.
Frazier, I tried it. It didn't work out. Sorry. Tyrese Maxey has just reached 30 points. As soon as you said that, it popped up on my thing. All right, I'm ready.
Defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, The only reason I did that is because nigga, he was busting and just sitting there.
And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Try to get it to the edge. Can't get him to the ground.
Hey, yo.
And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there were just too many defenders. Running back was able to make the first guy miss. Couldn't make the second one, though, and it's a loss of yards.
Smith wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Quick spin on the right. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack, punting the football.
No.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back.
Nah, I thought you were going to make a clip on it.
Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can
Let's
get
go.
to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Right down the middle. This time it's complete. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they throw it to the fullback. Of course, he's not the most fleet of foot. You could tell on that last play. Just wasn't able to shake anybody. And as a result, loss of yards.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Get the ball too. Yeah. And next day. And next day.
The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
It's great because that's what we
on
need to work
2nd
on.
down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds the tight end.
Watch out! Watch out, little niggas! Move! Move!
He hauled that one in and
Oh,
got it
no!
down to the 15-yard line.
You want to break all these
That's
tackles,
gonna wrap
bro.
up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Game one, let me go ahead and show you what I can do.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes.
Oh my! fucking god.
He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes.
Talk about.
What a way to seize momentum here. We start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and
looking for a huge play.
Red, bro!
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
I thought he was gonna fucking storm
On
down.
that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't
Wendell Carter
control the
was an
line of
offensive
scrimmage.
rebound.
And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Smith dropping the pass.
He's going to be this competitive with
Got
fucking
out of trouble and throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Smarty. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Bro, how did it go that way?
Coming out to the 40
when I didn't even do a red or
on the
nothing, and the wind was going to the right. What?
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's tees.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. 11 He wants to change this route. Smith wants to throw. He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Michigan State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback, sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Middle. No red. And what the hell was that last time?
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20,
pop.
about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a real... There he goes!
Let's go. Let's go.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
So that nigga definitely was still up. They bet not work me. He was definitely still up, and I was fucking hitting the damn thing, bro. They bet not work. Hold on, let's look at this. He was definitely still up, and I punched that out, bro.
Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that
You gotta be kidding. You got to be kidding me, bro. Hold on, bro. They got something really good on top here.
Flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree.
Bro, he was getting held up, and I punched it out.
They've got first and 10 at the
man,
34.
this is crazy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
My nigga, if they don't stop playing with me, bro, because I did the same thing as last time.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Bro. If they give you this fumble back, bro, you gotta be kidding me. I did the same thing as last time.
I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back
jog out in the field the next
well,
at least you got to challenge this now. But you cannot challenge not another one.
Around college football
this
now,
is
there's a lot of
crazy.
committees out there. Committee approach. One way to get yourself
It's
on
great
the
they
bench
make
very
you challenge
quickly,
it.
put the
pretty sure
rock on the
turnovers
ground.
should be challenged.
It's a coachable lesson for that young
top.
man.
This is crazy.
Looking downfield on first down. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle.
You gonna get one.
All kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Cornhuskers with the first and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
You are lucky. You are lucky they did not let me take one hand. I told him to. I told him to play underneath, and he still kind of ran behind him.
Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top.
I think it's just like kind of
we have a tie ball game here in the third. So that scoring
you take big leads, like, I don't want to be like drowsy. It kind of makes you drowsy, but not as bad as like. Man, I love that little feeling, that little rocky feeling you get after you take some mess and then knock you out. Wake up like, damn.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I'll take a night through, like a night, and then like obviously
defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Take another batch.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take
shots. No, I pressed box, but I thought for some reason I thought he knocked it down, so I pressed it again.
Chance to get some points.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Quick strike complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They fought tooth and nail
home that he plays a mortgage for, or
is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth
in his own home that he
underway.
pays a mortgage for. Get on my doorstep, nigga, suck my dick. Fucking send a drone on them niggas. This is my house.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Like it, move.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They're going to throw it on third.
I thought he was going to stay with
him. Picked off a costly turnover in a tie game. Smashes him with the snap. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Hold him up.
Leaves it with the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Over the middle, it's Parker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot. You got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Just took his phone.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Come on!
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
He's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. They move on top here on the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return.
Bruh.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And in for the second score of the game.
Ooh.
My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wyoming took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Laramie. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Fires to the right.
No!
He missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They booted away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Hey, illegal block in the back. What you talking about?
Quarterback may change this route. Smith wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top.
Make a fumble!
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Nudge him, nudge him.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, Dave. Free football. Finding out which two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make a big play.
This boy, basically he wanted to be like kind of, I wouldn't even say like flashy. He wanted to be like more like out there, as well as like more of a Asian team. I'm chilling.
Off play action on first down. Under
What the?
fire. And the defense gets home
I couldn't
and
even
makes a
move.
play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the
I wanted to go
fake.
for the
You can't
tight end
tell.
that went
His
up,
offensive
but
lineman's getting
I
beat
felt like
right
he was
away
gonna
while
probably
he's
throw a
selling the
pick,
fake.
so
He had
I
no
was
shot.
like, I was trying to throw this away.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. He puts a lot
Watch
of
this.
air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it.
What?
Man, this offense is
I'll just
so
say I watched
dangerous.
it. That's all I
They've got
said,
dudes
man.
all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards
Come
like that.
on,
Now
man.
the defense is really on its heels. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
That was a day funniest
They want
one,
to
man.
make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime.
Yes.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Sparty! And they score first here in overtime.
And I love these design runs, goal-to-go situations. Gotta have it. I know I get an extra blocker with now my quarterback running the football, being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
It's complete to the left.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Hey yo, no. This is getting kind of crazy, bro. That is a fumble.
Except the catch. Huge third
Bro, he
down
caught
to
it,
keep
he tried to make a
on
move,
line.
and he dropped the
They need a
ball.
Touchdown on this possession.
This is crazy.
Making side adjustments here. Smith dropping to pass.
Pick it. Oh my
They really
gosh.
could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense.
One
It brings up a 4th
more
down.
play, which
Man,
I got
they just
from
couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
The tension, the intensity, the drama. The offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. On the run,
No.
fires downfield.
No.
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.
Let's go, man.
And the takeaway will put the finish finishing touches on this one.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man,